We're off and running at Oaklawn Park. Smooth dispatch for the field of 9. String Theory from the inside gets the first call of the race, is on the lead. Where's Randy second early on with Principal Anita as they charge into the first turn. Clear Echo next. Double check parked outside going into the turn. Great Barrier in the meantime is saving ground, claiming fourth from the aforementioned duo. Outlaw Run in midfield, 5 or 6 lengths behind. Another 2 lengths to Stuck in Snow, and Point Blank can see them all as they approach the backstretch run. String Theory with everything his own way on the lead and coasts on a length and a half advantage. The gray Where's Randy second with the mare facing the boys today. Principal Anita, another length and a half to a line of runners. Great Barriers there with Clear Echo, and between them is Outlaw Run. Double check continues to run deep on the course. He's 5 lengths off the leader String Theory, who appears to be cruising on the lead here. Stuck in Snow still second to last, and Point Blank is still at the back as they go into the far turn. String Theory with about 3 furlongs to go hits the turn with absolutely no excuses today. Appears to be cruising still with 3 furlongs left. He's 2 ahead. In the second spot, Where's Randy's come under a hard ride. Principal Anita claiming the second position with him. They're coming after String Theory, who rounds the turn only in front of half length. Let's see what he's got for this final quarter mile. String Theory at the top of the lane hugs the rail. Where's Randy on the grandstand side, motoring with Principal Anita. They're down the stretch here, and String Theory and Where's Randy, they're going at it. Principal Anita can't keep up. Point Blank from the back of the field's coming on with Great Barrier up the rail. 16th to go. There's 4 runners battling for the win here. String Theory being swarmed on both sides. Here's Great Barrier. Here's Point Blank. Great Barrier on the inside, got it by a nose. Great Barrier over Point Blank, String Theory, and then came Where's Randy. And they're off. Blame JD leapt in the air at the start. Citrus Bay from the far outside up on the pace. Hightail Cowboy with some speed too. Classy Socks from down towards the inside moving up, and Classy Socks is a narrow lead on Hightail Cowboy. Citrus Bay right off of them, placed well today, third stalking. Gap of 2 to Reef's Destiny and Strike Ridge. Another 2 lengths more to Dalton's Retro. Blame JD at the back with Chupapi Munyayo as they head towards the far turn. Classy Socks strings out the field and hits the turn. 2.5 lengths clear, puts the pedal to the metal around the far turn. Hightail Cowboy second. Citrus Bay joining him as they round the far turn. A length and a half to Strike Ridge, gets to the rail, is niggled along just a little bit, but still has run. Strike Ridge getting closer to Classy Socks, as are the other 2 who were second and third momentarily. Coming to the top of the lane here, Classy Socks cuts the corner. Strike Ridge tipping outside for a stretch rally. Outside is Citrus Bay. Hightail Cowboy could not keep up. Furlong to go, 3 across the track. Classy Socks, Strike Ridge in the middle. Citrus Bay on the grandstand side. Strike Ridge with a 16th left has overhauled Classy Socks and out finishing Citrus Bay, and that means Strike Ridge is your winner. Strike Ridge a length and a half clear. Citrus Bay was second. Classy Socks fades to third. And they're off. Museum Quality, Devilish Desire out for the lead together. They stride out here with CPG. Improbable first in the mix as they're down the backstretch. CPG on the grandstand side here has an arrow lead on Museum Quality. Rhino Wrecker to the inside, punching forward, making an early move here, Rhino Wrecker, and there he goes to the lead to challenge CPG. And Museum Quality, who takes back between horses, now stalks the pace from third. Devilish Desire is joining him. A gap of 2 lengths back to Unbridled Pleasure as they go into the turn. Chick Command to the outside. Air It Out is next with Improbable first. They're 5 clear. Remember the Fear under a hard ride, second to last. Good Time Justice has been outrun as they round around the far turn. Match Race on the lead currently. CPG out finishing Rhino Wrecker at the moment. CPG shrugging off Rhino Wrecker, who's had enough as they come off the turn here. Museum Quality third with Devilish Desire on the grandstand side. CPG, though, has a final furlong burst and kicks away to a 3-length lead. Devilish Desire second, Museum Quality with Rhino Wrecker, and then Air It Out coming on with Remember the Fear, but nobody's catching CPG, who's a dominant winner of race 3. CPG finishes full of run. Photo for second, Remember the Fear lunge late at Devilish Desire. Air It Out checks in fourth.
Experience the excitement of horse racing with Oaklawn Anywhere. If you're an Arkansas resident, you can watch and wager on horse racing from around the globe, whether you're at home or on the go, with any smartphone, laptop, or tablet, anytime, anywhere. Download the free Oaklawn Anywhere app and register for a sign-up bonus. With access to past performances, live video, race replays, and expert handicapping data, you're always in the know with no subscription fees. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere. Exclusively available to Arkansans. Right, Max? Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Hey, Sophie, want to know the speed figures, class ratings, and pace numbers of every horse running today? What about the past performances? How about watching a replay? Want to place a bet?
I already did, Nancy, on the Oaklawn Anywhere app. Do you want to know the dam and sour of every horse running today? What about their workout records? What about jockey and trainer stats? What about track bias stats?
Where'd you find that?
The Oaklawn Anywhere app updated. You're such a boomer. Give me your phone. I can't believe you didn't know that there's everything from favorite win percentages to run style stats and median win payouts. I mean, there's a lot more on here too.
Deposit some funds into my account while you're at it and let's make some money. Oaklawn Anywhere makes my job a lot easier.
Watch, learn, and wager on racing around the world with the Oaklawn Anywhere app.
Our season
never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Ready to go. And we're off. Principe Carlo sluggish from the inside post. Mr. Puck has speed with Espionage, and without objection, these three line up on the front end. The Gray rushing to win right behind them in the fourth. There's a gap of 2 to Principe Carlo. El Diablo Rojo between horses. IDK is 3 deep, and he's 5 clear of Express Cruiser, who brings up the rear. They approach the far turn. Espionage, narrow lead now, without objection, keeping tabs on him. Mr. Puck backs away in third while under some pressure, losing the third spot to Express Cruiser as they go into the turn. Principe Carlo has to steady a little bit in tight on the rail and drops back a few spots. El Diablo Rojo claiming fourth with Mr. Puck, and a deep IDK's trying to circle horses here. Needs to pick it up while under some pressure. Express Cruiser still trails. A compact group, the first 7, are separated by just 2 lengths as they come off the turn here without objection. Putting away Espionage at the 3/16 pole here. El Diablo Rojo's trying to come on the scene down the center. Espionage is coming back and reclaims the lead. How about that? Espionage back in front with without objection. Principe Carlo surging up the rail, and here he comes, and he is getting up to win it. Principe Carlo over Mr. Puck, who just gets up for second over without objection. And we're off. Good start for all the runners. Afterwards, Go the Distance took up. Dance Man on the lead right away where he likes to be. Strides clear by a length and a half from Easy Action, Algebra, and KC Rocket. These three stretched across the track. A joint second, a length and a half back to Guided Arrow off the speed with Ducal. There's a length and a half back to Go West. He's racing with a line of runners. Quick Buck is there. Volcan has to take up off of heels when in tight. Ben Dreaming has passed him. The Gray Dual Monarchy park deep as they go into the far turn run. Go the Distance after steadying at the break. He's last as they round the far turn. First is Dance Man Ramon Vasquez, a 2-length lead with 3 furlongs to go. Casey Rocket comes out of the crowd to take the second spot. Easy Action alongside of him claiming second, coming after Dance Man at the top of the lane. Ducal is down on the rail fourth as they come off the turn. He cuts the corner as they come down the stretch. Here comes Ducal up the inside, the challenge between horses Dance Man and a deep Easy Action battling for the win too. Ducal, Easy Action side by side in the final furlong. Ducal on the inside out finishing Easy Action, and he's pulling clear and on the class drop. Off the layoff for Chris Hartman, it's Ducal to win it. Easy Action was second. Good battle for third. It got tight there. And they're off. Good beginning for all the runners in the race. From the inside, Gypsy Mischief sent for speed and grabs the lead along with Getty's Revenge. Gypsy Mischief, 3/4 of a length ahead of Getty's Revenge, who runs in second. Gypsy Mischief quick, strides 2 clear now of Getty's Revenge in second. Great Day for Vino outside of him. Handsome Herb running in fourth, 4 lengths off the pace. There's a gap of 3 lengths back to a fixed, along with Lucky Destiny approaching the turn. Skibbity Riz all alone in the third last position, 2 clear of Safe Bet and Bad Boy for Life as they sail into the far turn. Gypsy Mischief, 3 furlongs to go, a length in front of Handsome Herb, who's making up some ground, and these two now hook up with 5/16 to go, and they streak 4 lengths clear of Getty's Revenge in third. Great Day for Vino is next. Skippity Riz taking the 5th position, but he's well behind the top 2 at the top of the lane. Gypsy Mischief getting tired after setting a quick pace, and Handsome Herb kicks away from him. Handsome Herb by 4, by 5, and there are absolutely no dangers in sight. Handsome Herb is going to win in a romp, and I'll tell you this might be the biggest, or one of them anyway, the biggest margin of victory here at Oaklawn this meet. Handsome Herb in a paid workout and won by 12-13. Safe Bet was second, Bad Boy for Life third, Great Day for Vino fourth.
Are you ready for this? 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 Are you ready? Are you ready for this? 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 Are you
Welcome to Oaklawn, where every arrival marks the beginning of a memorable stay. From the moment you walk through our doors, Oaklawn's dedicated team is committed to exceeding your expectations. Our concierge is ready to welcome you by tailoring your ideal escape. Indulge in the amenities of our resort and immerse yourself in Oaklawn's cabana-lined pool, the perfect place to soak up the sun. Allow us to personalize a retreat for rejuvenation at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star spa. Conveniently located inside Oaklawn, the Astral Spa offers a comprehensive menu of therapies designed to delight the modern-day spa enthusiast. Explore a new level of luxury at Oaklawn, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Your haven to stay, play, and get away. Discover the charm of Hot Springs and check into Oaklawn, your ultimate destination. At Oaklawn, we're all about getting you closer to the action no matter where you are.
And we have 2 apps to keep you in the game.
You can bet on your favorite teams with Oaklawn Sports.
Or you can bet on your favorite horses with Oaklawn Anywhere.
Whether you're home or on the go, Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports gives you a safe and secure platform to get in on the action with thousands of wagering options right at your fingertips.
Oaklawn Sports is available anywhere in the state of Arkansas.
Where you can bet on your favorite teams or players in a variety of sports, including in-game proposition betting.
Oaklawn Anywhere is the horse racing app exclusively for Arkansas residents,
Where you can watch and wager on all the top races from Oaklawn,
along with year-round races from coast to coast and around the globe.
whether you're at the track, on the go, or at home.
The excitement is always within reach.
With Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports.
Oaklawn is your gateway to stay connected to the sports and horse racing that you love.
Up your game with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app, and wager anytime, anywhere with Oaklawn Anywhere. Download both today from the App Store or Google Play. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Sports and Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And they're off. Mighty Message on the lead with Euclid Avenue. Hello Hot Rods there as well. These 3 contest the early pace. Patch O'Brien easing right off of them is caught 4 wide going into the turn, is 4th with Deflator as they corner. The gray JVB is running in midfield. He's a length and a half clear of Logical Myth, who's 4th last early. Then Candy for Carmel sitting on go, and the trailer is JT's Imagination. They approach the backstretch run. 2 runners spar on the front end here. Hello Hot Rod outside of Euclid Avenue. And they clear off by about 2 here. Deflator on a snug hold running in 3rd. He's a length and a half in front of Mighty Message, a similar margin to Patch O'Brien. Then JVB to the inside on the fence, getting closer, joining Patch O'Brien with a half mile to go. Gap of 2 to Logical Myth, who's following the move of JVB. Another 2.5 to Sitting on Go. Candy for Carmel still at the rear as they go into the far turn run. Euclid Avenue half length in front. Hello Hot Rod attempts to get a breather. He's second pressing from the outside now, and he now engages Euclid Avenue once again, and they're 2 clear of Deflator. JVB has come under a hard ride down on the inside and is being joined now on the outside by Mighty Message, who's trying to kick it in here. Then comes Logical Myth, 4 lengths behind, trying to get going as they come to the top of the lane. Euclid Avenue putting away Hello Hot Rod. Deflator cuts the corner, still in with a shot down on the inside. Mighty Message right behind. Euclid Avenue with a furlong to go is in front, drifting to the center of the course. Deflator second. Mighty Message is next coming on here, but Euclid Avenue keeps going. Euclid Avenue, Amanda Poston to win it. Deflator was second, 3rd Mighty Message, and then JT's Imagination, who checked in 4th. And they're off. Lemon Muffin got squeezed at the break and drops to the back of the field here. She makes a point on the lead with Honor Cat. These 2 square off. Majestic Oops setting up shop right behind them in 3rd. Perfect shot on the outside going into the first turn. Key to Success is next. Under the Palms as 1 runner beat early. That's Lemon Muffin the gray. Around the clubhouse turn they go. Honor Cat takes control of things, carves out the fractions, 3 parts of a length ahead. Now make it about a half length. On She Makes a Point on Restraint, now pressing from the outside. Perfect shot. Majestic Oops, they're side by side. They're a length and a half better than Key to Success. Then Under the Palms, Lemon Muffin joins her at the back. 7 fillies and mares separated by just 5 lengths down the backstretch run. Honor Cat, Christian Torres, the meets leading rider currently, has the lead a half length from She Makes a Point, and Fernando Hara still pressing on the outside. A length and a half to Majestic Oops. She's clearly 3rd. A half length to Perfect Shot. Another 2 more to Key to Success and Lemon Muffin there together. And Under the Palms drops to the back. She has to pass them all. And about 3 furlongs, has 6 lengths to make up. Streaking into the turn. Honor Cat, half length in front still. She Makes a Point has come under a little bit of pressure now in the second position. Majestic Oops waiting on the rail. She's got horse. Majestic Oops just has to find a way out of behind horses here. She's got to find a way out of traffic. She's trying to get outside. Perfect Shot's trying to pin her in, but Majestic Oops finds the seam, and here she comes. Majestic Oops taking over the lead. Honor Cat gives way as dropped anchor. Lemon Muffin trying to come on here, but it's now Majestic Oops who spurts away to a 3 3-length lead. Lemon Muffin second with She Makes a Point, and then Perfect Shot. Coming to the line, though, Majestic Oops sailing away. Majestic Oops victorious by 3. Lemon Muffin out finishing She Makes a Point for the second spot, and Perfect Shot was 4th. And Laroff, good break from Putting Eagle. Lottery win on the scene as well on the front end. Tap Me a Song dashing forward on the inside. Montana Cafe aggressively ridden. They sort themselves out on the lead here. A narrow lead for Tap Me a Song. Putting Eagle pressing hard, and Montana Cafe, who's 3 deep, easing off of them. A length and a half behind now. Lottery win. He's in the 4th position with stablemate asleep at 8. Another 2 lengths to Tomcat Tuesday. 4 clear of We Need a Favor and Trojan Pride. That leaves Tiptoe Joe to trail in a strung out group. Putting Eagle at 4 to 5 takes it to him. Putting Eagle opening up 3. Tap Me a Song under some pressure second. Lottery win joins him. A joint second rounding the turn. There's a gap of 3 lengths to Montana Cafe. Asleep at 8 slips inside of him, and then Tomcat Tuesday as they come to the top of the lane. Putting Eagle a 4-length lead coming off the turn now. Tap Me a Song attempts to re-rally. Lottery win on the grandstand side, still 3rd. Furlong to go. Putting Eagle in the blue blinkers, still comfortably clear. A 4-length lead with a 16th to go. Lottery win, he's trying hard in second. Putting Eagle coming to the finish in front, and it's a hat trick for the Chris Hartman barn. Putting Eagle scores. Lottery wins second. Photo for the Shodo. Tap Me a Song, and We Need a Favor.
This is my Oaklawn.
Looking for a win? When you sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, there's an easy way to score a $150 bonus, and it's as simple as placing your next bet. Here's how it works. You sign up, place your bets because that's the fun part, and for every $200 you wager in the first 30 days, Oaklawn gives you $50.
$50?
Yes. Just keep placing your bets to reach $150 in bonus cash. Easy, right? Every time you hit the $200 mark, you'll get your bonus credited in the next 3 business days. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, place your bets, and start collecting your bonus. It's as easy as it sounds. Remember, the thrill of racing is always at your fingertips with Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere, Arkansas's exclusive window to worldwide racing. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And Laroff in the Rainbow Mistakes. Good dispatch for all. Strong Like Sarah finding herself in front early from She's a Dreamer. Ministry's Destiny on the inside broke a lot better today. And lifetime start number 2, she's up to challenge Strong Like Sarah. Strong Like Sarah neck in front. Ministry's Destiny from the inside right there matching her. And these two square off with a half mile to go. Very cosmopolitan. Runs in third while niggled along. She's a Dreamer parked outside of her. Then Plinko Chip, the favorite Caliente Star. She's keen to go behind the speed, and she's got a lot of horse here right behind the leaders as they round the turn. Comes to split horses, does Caliente Star. She's on the move and claiming third, and she's moving rapidly while going well. Caliente Star, She's a Dreamer, tries to move with her. Around the far turn, we come back to the lead. Strong Like Sarah, half-length edge on Ministry's Destiny. Caliente Star, now the reins get shaken at her to go. They're off the turn. Strong Like Sarah, Caliente Star, they're going at it here. Inside Ministry's Destiny, she's trying, but she's behind in third with a furlong to go. Caliente Star Star leveling off, drawing clear now, and she will remain unbeaten, and she's now a stakes winner. Caliente Star, a star here, wrapped up late to win the Rainbow Miss. Ministry's Destiny out finishing Strong Like Sarah for second, and Plinko Chip was fourth home. And Laroff sorted themselves out for a leader. Betty's Cash is quick, along with Congrats on 50 there. Fail is not far off. Congrats on 50 with an arrow lead in the early stages. Sweetest on the outside, pressing. Vale down towards the inside, punching forward to be with them. There's a gap of 2.5 to Betty's Cash, with Santos Dumont gets off the fences in the two-path. Lundberg, in the meantime, he's on the rail. And then Midnight Pranks within 4 or 5 lengths of the lead. A gap of 2 to Vodka Martini as they go into the turn. Then comes Macron, Unpredictable Bay, and a gap of 5 back to the trailing Magic Nara as they round the far turn here. Vale has lost the lead. Congrats on 50 in the red blinkers. Narrow advantage. Santos Dumont moves forward in the 3-path to come and challenge Congrats on 50 at the quarter pole. Vale is back in third. Sent along. He's still sticking around to this point. They're off the turn. Santos Dumont ready to pounce. Santos Dumont grabs the lead. On the outside, Lundberg is tipped outside for a charge. Macron coming down the center. It might be too late with a 16th to go. Here's Lundberg on the scene, challenging Santos Dumont. Lundberg headed front. Santos Dumont is second. Lundberg, Francisco Arrieta with a hat trick. Santos Dumont was second. Macron checks in third. Midnight Pranks was fourth. And Laroff in the Rainbow Stakes. Hicko was away slowly. Sweet Fantasy, War Mule, the two grays out on the lead, with AP Ruley sandwiched in the middle of those two. They lead a length and a half from Lord of Rhymes and Rock Solo. Gap of 2 to Gettin' By. Hicko takes the second last position, and Max Dot Sox is trailing down the back stretch they go. Sweet Fantasy neck in front. AP Ruley hounding from the outside, pressing hard with a half mile to go. War Mule gets a breather, backs away, is 2 lengths off the pace with Lord of Rhymes, and Rock Solo to the inside. Another length and a half to Gettin' By, and Hicko trying to close in. He's 6 lengths off the lead on the fence. Gap of 5 to the trailing Max Dot Sox. Around the far turn they go. Sweet Fantasy, AP Ruley, side by side in the run to the top of the lane here. Rock Solo is sent hard, so is War Mule. Lord of Rhymes is weakened. On the inside, Hicko's got some horse looking for a spot. Hicko right now, there's nowhere for him to go. He's going to try to split horses here. AP Ruley gets the jump. Lord of Rhymes trying to catch him outside. Rock Solo. Hicko is ducking to the inside. Far outside is Gettin' By. Here comes Gettin' By after Lord of Rhymes, who takes a short lead here, and it's Lord of Rhymes coming to the finish. He's got it for a Francisco Arrieta 4-bagger. Gettin' By was second home, and then Rock Solo and Hicko.